Hey y'all. Okay, so jumping right into it, blew my hair out, had a braided it, took it out, wore it for a few days, and now I want to do something different. And I'm trying this Cream of Nature Pure Honey line. I'm so excited about this. Like, I've literally been waiting to get back to the US just so I could try it. So, this detangler is everything. I will tell you more about that later. But this was my first time using the detangler, and I'm using it on, old hair. It's not freshly washed hair. So, I'm trying to get it all over, make sure I'm getting it roots to tips. I'm not quite sure how much to use, but I'm also in a rush. So I'm just kind of going through it. I got somewhere to be probably about an hour from here, and I gotta drop mama off. So I'm like moving. Um, but yeah, so I got the detangler on there and I'm liking how it feels. I'm like, okay, okay, all right. Everything's pulling apart real easy. Spray a little water on it, my usual routine. And I'm like, okay, let's twist this thing up. So we get to the twisting cream. I am indifferent about the cream, which I will touch on in just a few seconds. But first, let's look at this price though. $6.99. I love this line. I think it's affordable and it's good. Now, the reason why I don't think the cream worked well for me is because I have low porosity hair, which basically means that it's hard for moisture to get in, but it's also difficult for moisture to get out. So, being that a week prior I did a braid out, I had all that product, the natural oils that built up over the week, and I've added the detangler, which I think I added a little too much detangler. But it's all building up, and the twisting cream didn't work. Now, I did try the twisting cream on freshly washed hair, and it did the same thing. The detangler, my hair loves. The twisting cream, my hair doesn't. And I would still recommend the product because the definition is everything. You will see very shortly that after only having my twist in for 45 minutes, the definition is the bomb. But it's really all about what your hair responds to. So if your hair responds to it, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I had to let this one go. Now notice here that I'm really saturating, taking my fingers and combing it through from roots to ends. I want to make sure the product is evenly distributed. And I'm starting to helicopter the twist or windmill, if you will. Now this is going to help with length and it will also help with definition. You want to make sure you pull from the roots and get a good base. On top of that, it helps to make sure the twist doesn't start to unravel. If you get a good base, then you're pretty much good to go. Now, I just cut my ends about a month before I made this video, and it was a blunt cut, so I have to really twist the ends of my hair to make sure that it stays. And of course, the twist is going to expand a little bit, but it shouldn't unravel. And so as you can see, the product is already starting to build up on my hair, and this will cause problems for me later in the video. I will tell you lots and lots and lots about that soon and very soon. But you can see here again that I'm windmilling, and then I start to bring it in a little closer towards the end because once you get to the halfway point, you can kind of just keep twisting. And yes, I hum and dance and rock my shoulders. I didn't even mean to say shoulders. I meant to say rock my hips. I thought I was going to be cute and plug a little line in there. I didn't. Anyway, so yes, I do all that when I am twisting my hair. I don't know, it's just a way to like help me to counteract the fact that my arms are tired or my hands or whatever. But yeah, I don't part my hair, especially if I'm going for an afro. And the plan today was to just do a little fro, twist it, take it out, fro. And I did not expect for my curls to be as defined as they were when I did finish. But back to the low porosity hair. The problem that's happening, and you can kind of see already, especially on that front bit, that the product is starting to build up and it's starting to do what a lot of people like to call caking. And it's making my hair look grayish. It makes my hair look like a little dusty, and that can be an issue because you wear your hair natural, you attract a lot of attention. So you out here like, yeah, I do my hair, and then somebody be like, what's that? Like, what? Hey, Ciarra, you got something in your hair? And then they look close and they're like, well, you kind of have something like all over your hair. What are these little white beads? And you would think that as long as I've been natural, that I have been able to figure out a way to eliminate the white beads, but nope. So, it was probably about a year ago that I realized that I had low porosity hair. And I'm still learning, still trying to figure out how to manage it and everything like that. But for the most part, um, what works for me is adding heat, and if I was home, by home I mean Kuwait. If I was home, then I would just sit under my steamer and like while my twists were in, and it would help to penetrate the product. Well, not it would help the product to penetrate my strands is what I'm trying to say. But I'm not home. I'm in my mother's house, and so I really don't have too many options. And again, I'm in a rush now. And I showed you guys a few seconds ago that I was only really using like a dime size amount for each strand, and I would still recommend that amount because you want to make sure the product is going from roots to ends, and you want to make sure that you're combing. I use my fingers to comb it through, but you want to make sure that it's combing through the strands and it's not just on the outside of the twist. And so I think the amount I used was a decent amount, but as you could, it's just getting wider and wider, and I'm looking like a granny. And I do have gray hair, if you guys noticed that, but not that much. So I done parted my hair to the side, like right there, that one little part that's a little raggedy. Yeah, that's my part. I done parted my hair to the side because I'm thinking, okay, yeah, this is what I'm going to, how I'm wearing my hair. I'm going to do it to the side. Oh, that's how much hair I lost. So the detangler was good. It did a great job. And now I like to put the oil on my hair because I just, I think it helps with, oh, excuse me, y'all, that was rude. I think it helps with just to like sealing the product in. A lot of people do the lock method where they do like leave-in conditioner, oil, and cream. What works better for me is leave-in cream oil. So the oil kind of like locks in the moisture, which may have worked against me here, but look at that definition. And I'm serious, y'all. This was only 45 minutes. It was only 45 minutes. I literally went, chatted with my mom for a second, laid my clothes out, figured out what I was gonna wear. And that's how defined my curls were within 45 minutes. But, that's not the look I was going for. I was going for a fro. So I'm putting the oil on it. I'm trying to also get rid of the little white balls. At the same time, I'm trying to, separate the strands a little bit and get the, 2-day, 3-day-old Afro hair look. And as you can see, it's just not really working. So, this is the point where you have to think, okay, what can I do? I have to improvise. I can only put so much oil on my hair because my hair is not going to receive the oil. The oil is just going to start trickling down my, neck. These are my favorites, like my favorites. They're long, they hold my hair in place, they don't pull on my hair, and I can use them time and time again. So I'm thinking, okay, fro hawk, let me fro hawk it up, let me see how that works. And I'm like, okay, this is finna be it. We finna fro hawk it. The fro hawk never lets me down, but I'm not feeling it. And there's still little white furry things, attacking my hair. And I'm like, I don't have time to diffuse it. I don't really have time to do anything else. At this point, I'm dressed, no makeup, no nothing. I'm like, Mom, I need you to drive because I need to finish my hair in the car. So what else can I do to it? Okay, let's get the balls out. Let's just keep rubbing it to get the balls out. No, not working. Let me pin the front up. That's where most of the little, white residue is. So how am I gonna do that? I'm gonna pin it up. We're gonna be good. We're gonna walk out. But boom, it's asymmetrical because I tried to do my little fake part and twist half of my hair to one side for the purpose of my fro. Asymmetrical, looking crazy, not feeling it. And so then I take that down. I'm like, okay, what is next? The back. Boom. Let me pin the back up and let me see how that works. Pinning it up. Usually I would use 2 pins, but I was just testing this out. And to be honest, you can see by the look on my face, I knew this wasn't going to work. So I'm thinking, all right, I like the way this looks. It looks cute on one side, but not on the other. And that's going to come down. So that's coming down, and I'm thinking, all right, okay, what am I finna do? Ponytail's not an option. My coils don't work like that. It's got to be drenching wet with a whole glob of Eco Solid gel to pop it in the ponytail. Got my wrap on. What can I do? Okay, the one-sided pan might do it. If I get in the car and give it a little extra attention, if the humidity does what I want it to do for my hair, this might be a success. So let's see how it turned out. Dance girl, sing, move, ooh. Oh, I was talking to my mom. Yeah, this is gonna work. I'm feeling it. I'm making kissy faces at myself. Oh yeah. So got in the car, worked my magic, and it turned out all right. Now you can still see a little bit of extra shine. Some of it is from the flash on my camera, but you can see in this picture there's still a little bit there. But I was going to a dark place, and I was like, it's cool. Like we finna just chalk this up to the game. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I hopefully will have more coming soon.